Hi everyone, this is Lily. For those that don't know me, for those that do, hi, how are you? Okay, today's topic of conversation is know your worth, okay? And to respect yourself and find out who and what you are, okay? I want to start with, for a long time, going through my own trials and tribulations in my own life, if I don't respect me, how in the world can I demand or expect anybody else to respect me? Okay. As you go through the years and you get older and you get wiser, not everybody does. Some people get stuck. So we're speaking in general. Okay. Just the in general aspect of it. But as you grow, hopefully you learn from your mistakes, the choices that you made and all of that. But every day I wake up and I say, Lily, what do you want to do? What do you want as the woman that you are? Okay. And, not as a mom, not as a daughter, not as a confidant, not as a friend, just as a woman, as the woman that I am. And this goes for men as well. Okay. Finding out your self-worth. You get caught up with these women who are broken, don't know their worth, don't respect themselves, and you're trying to help them. You're trying to rebuild them. You're trying to love on them. And that's a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong. Some men are strong enough to love a broken woman, and that takes a lot. So, mad props to you for that. But, women and men gotta know your worth nowadays. So we're getting caught up in these situations and relationships, not only in a relationship with a man or a woman, but even in our jobs, even in our life, in our social life. I'm not going to settle to be friends with anybody. I'm not going to settle to be friends with any job. You know what I mean? I'm not going to settle where I live at. I might have to make some accommodations and some sacrifices. That's different. Right now, I just got this job and, I really can't afford this neighborhood right now, but my goal is to get there and so on and so forth. You make adjustments and you make sacrifices and things like that, and that's fine. So, but I know who and what I am. I know my worth. I know that I'm not going to go work at McDonald's. Please don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with working at McDonald's, but I went to college. I have an education. I dropped out many years ago and went back and got my education, my GED. Then I went off to college and so on and so forth. So I know my worth. So what I'm saying is that at this point in my life, I wouldn't work at McDonald's or Burger King because I know my worth. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't just live in any neighborhood because I know that I want my children to be safe and things like that. So, when you get to certain levels in your life, you have to be able to identify who and what you are, what you can and cannot do. Some of us that dropped out of high school and lacked the education, we have to make those sacrifices where we have to work in different places and live in certain neighborhoods and do certain things in our life. But that is because of the choices that we made yesterday. And everything we do yesterday affects today. It affected me for a long time dropping out of high school and all those different things. But because I didn't know my worth. I didn't know who and what I was. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know whatever. I was just going through my daily living. But you get to a certain point in your life where you really need to find who and what you are and know your worth. That is so important to find out what you're worth. You know what I mean? In every aspect, in the relationship, your job, where you live, what you do, who you're with. I'm picky with my friends. I'm picky with my jobs. I'm picky with my neighborhood, my community. And not because I'm above anybody, but just because I know my worth as the woman that I am. I know what I went through. I know the struggles. I know the sacrifices. And every morning I wake up and I identify with who and what I am. I love to read. I love to write. I'm trying to publish a book. I do my videos. These are the things that make me who and what I am. I'm a mother. I'm all these different things in my life. But at the end of the day, I am still a woman. My own individual woman. People are going to leave my life. I am the only one guaranteed to never leave me. I can't leave myself. So I might as well know what my worth is, what I want, what I won't settle for, what sacrifices I have to make, which ones I'm willing to make, and so on and so forth. But the bottom line of this today is, man, it's really, really important to know your worth. And the only way to find out your worth is to dig deep into yourself and talk to yourself. What do you want? What do you desire? What are you into? These are the things that are going to bring you to the man or the woman that you are meant to be. Your destiny is in your hands. Know your worth.